Israel keeps striking, but Iran's missiles keep appearing from the shadows. On the briefings, Iran looks weaker, but every launch says otherwise. Jerusalem is rolling out a new battle plan for what looks like an endless wall of missiles. After being duped by painted decoys, Israel's war machine is quietly rewriting the rules. Israel's war in Iran is entering a second, more dangerous phase, now shifting its focus to underground ballistic missile facilities hidden deep beneath Iranian soil. According to the Israeli military, fighter jets will next be tasked with striking Iran's deeply buried missile complexes designed to protect its long-range arsenal. This escalation comes as the joint U.S.-Israel air campaign nears the end of its first week, following the opening strike launched on February 28. Those initial strikes killed senior Iranian leaders, including Supreme Leader Khamenei, unleashing a full-scale war between Israel and Iran. Israel claims it has already destroyed hundreds of above-ground Iranian missile launchers that were capable of striking Israeli territory. In the second phase, the focus will shift to fortified bunkers believed to store ballistic missiles and critical Iranian military equipment, according to sources familiar with the plans. Officials say their ultimate goal is to neutralize Iran's ability to launch aerial attacks on Israel by the time this war ends. Military sources, who spoke on condition of anonymity due to the sensitivity of the planned operations, shared these details with Reuters. Israel has also adjusted its targeting strategy after earlier strikes mistakenly hit decoy mock-ups and aircraft paintings at Iranian bases, exposing flaws in its initial intelligence. Israel Army statement read, quote, "The Air Force struck an underground infrastructure site used by the Iranian regime to store ballistic missiles and storage sites for missiles intended for use against aircraft," unquote. These strikes mark the first confirmed Israeli attacks on Iran's buried ballistic missile facilities, signaling a major escalation in the conflict. Estimates of Iran's missile stockpile range from roughly 2,500 to 6,000 rockets and missiles, depending on which military and intelligence sources are cited. Analysts say the size and readiness of Iran's remaining missile inventory could determine how long this war lasts and how severely it can still hit Israel. Tehran continues to launch missile attacks across the region, striking Israeli targets in retaliation even as the wider conflict intensifies. Despite days of heavy Israeli and U.S. airstrikes, some of Iran's precision-guided cruise missiles remain a serious threat to Israel and its allies. Israel has flown wave after wave of sorties since the war began, ramping up operations even further after fresh attacks from Hezbollah. In some missions, Israeli jets have struck targets in both Iran and Lebanon within a single sortie, hitting Iranian sites on the way out and Hezbollah positions on the way back, according to military sources. Officials report that Iranian missile and drone launches have declined in recent days, in part due to repeated strikes on launch sites and related infrastructure. However, analysts warn that Iran may also be deliberately conserving parts of its missile arsenal to prepare for drawn-out confrontation with Israel. The overall strategy, former Israeli security advisor Aaron Lerman says, is to keep grinding down Iran's system over time until its ability to wage war is fundamentally crippled.